Hey everyone, today's video is going to be a weekly vlog. It is currently Monday, almost 11 o'clock. I have been working this morning, just got up to make myself a cup of tea, so I thought I would start today's video here. I thought this could be a good way for you guys to get a little bit more of an insight into what I'm up to at the moment, slash I just really miss vlogging. I feel like I've not done a weekly vlog in a very long time. I used to do them fairly regularly when I was at uni. I don't think I filmed any weekly ones in the last year or so, definitely not in the last few months since I've lived in London. So that's what I thought I would do this week. It's actually currently Blue Monday, which is supposedly the most depressing day of the year. Obviously it doesn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things, but it's definitely a grey, miserable day outside today. So we're fitting with the Blue Monday theme. We did get like a £10 expenses voucher thing from work to spend on something fun today because it's Blue Monday. So having a think of what I actually want to buy with that. I feel like I might get some sort of like smoothie or something because I feel like I've eaten out a lot recently. I think I just need something nutritious, something with some vitamins. So potentially might have a look on delivery later for that. Otherwise, it's going to be a pretty standard work day today. I'm working from home. Obviously this week I'm working the whole time, so I don't know how interesting this weekly vlog's going to be because I'm obviously not going to vlog while I'm working. But I do have a few different things planned at the end of the week which are hopefully a little bit more exciting, but otherwise I'll just kind of take you guys along with me for whatever I get up to this week. I am officially done with work for the day. It is 4:10. I have got into the routine now where most days I start work early and then I have a shorter lunch so I can finish early. My job is pretty flexible with hours and I just tend to find that works way better for me because I'm a lot more productive in the mornings and then I can do other things in the afternoon that I otherwise wouldn't do. So my plan is to go to the gym this afternoon, but I've not been in a very long time. I don't think I've been in maybe 6 weeks or so, and I really haven't got into a good gym routine yet, I feel like, because I just find my gym very intimidating. I am yet to use any of the weights, I'm yet to use any of the machines, and that is mainly what I did at my last gym, whereas this gym so far I've literally just used the treadmill because everything else I'm too scared to use. And I used the bike once, but that was because we had like a cycling challenge at work. So I really want to get into a better routine where I'm actually doing things I want to do at the gym. So we'll see if I'm brave enough to do that today. I've left it at an awkward time though, because I was intending, I think I mentioned earlier, I was intending to buy a smoothie with our little like £10 Blue Monday expenses thing. But then I left it too late and then my call overran and then I had to jump on another call and now it's too late to order that because by the time it comes it's going to be probably like 4:45 and then I need to drink it and then I'm going to need to go to the gym and then I'm going to be full of smoothie and I just don't think it's going to work out. So now I need to think, A, what am I going to use that voucher on instead? I feel like I'm tempted by maybe buying a book because I'm really into reading at the moment. And then B, I need to work out what I should eat now to fill me up before the gym but not overfill me up so that I don't feel like going to the gym, which I feel like is always the issue because I'm at that like perfect level of hunger where I'm not really that hungry but I feel too hungry to go to the gym and work out. But if I eat something I'm probably not going to want to go to the gym and work out. So I'm gonna have a look at what I've got, see what I fancy, and then just gonna get my gym stuff on and go because otherwise I can feel myself procrastinating and probably putting it off. So fingers crossed the next clip that you guys see is me going to the gym. It is now Tuesday. I didn't end up filming a whole lot yesterday evening, but I made it to the gym, which I'm very happy about. Didn't quite manage to do anything other than the treadmill, so that is still a fear I need to tackle. But I made it, so that's the main thing. Came back, showered, had dinner, very much a staple dinner for us, which I always refer to as katsu curry, but I think it technically isn't katsu curry at all. Essentially it's just vegan breaded chicken, edamame, aubergine, rice, and then served with curry sauce. So good, and such a quick and easy dinner for weekdays. And then in the evening we watched Love Island, so that was great. It was the first episode of the series, so I have no opinions on anyone yet. I'm so happy it's back on TV. Today it's now almost 12:30. I've stopped work to get some lunch. I think I might make mushrooms on toast maybe. I did plan on like bulk making chili this weekend and then having that for lunches this week, but I didn't get round to it, and now I'm majorly regretting it because it is so cold today. I think it's like -1 right now and it's midday, which just seems crazy to me, and I can't seem to warm up my flat. So I feel like a big bowl of like warming chili would have been a great lunch today. Mushrooms on toast though, we'll have to do. So I'm gonna make that in a second, then go back to work for a couple of hours, and then I think I might pop out for a coffee this afternoon, come back, finish work, then maybe go to the gym potentially. And then I also need to nip to Sainsbury's this evening because I'm in the office tomorrow and we always take it in turns on who brings breakfast, and it's my turn tomorrow, so I need to pick up a few bits for that. And then that is my plan for the day. So I need to get on making some mushrooms on toast because I've now only got like 20 minutes left of my lunch break, and I'll show you guys what it looks like. Gosh, it is so steamy, but this is what my lunch looks like today. Thought the avocado needed using, turns out it wasn't really even that ripe. Either way, I think it's going to taste fine. And then I've just cooked the mushrooms with some sage, garlic, salt and pepper, and then drizzled it with some olive oil and chili flakes as well. Finished work for the day. I definitely needed that coffee to get me through the last hour, so I'm very glad I walked down earlier. I tried the new pistachio latte from Caffè Nero and it was really good. I didn't find it too sweet, which is nice. I feel like I've actually gone off syrup in my coffee now, which is a big deal. I feel like when you first start drinking coffee, at least for me, I very much like weaned myself onto it with very, very sweet drinks, and now every time I get a drink with syrup in, I'm like, this is actually a little bit too sweet. So still enjoyed it, it had quite a nice flavour and definitely gave me the caffeine I needed. I've decided against going to the gym this evening because I ended up proper power walking to Caffè Nero. I think in total there and back it was like 30 minutes, and my heart rate average was something like 155 or 160, which is not good. I think that just means I'm incredibly unfit, but it did mean I got a little bit of exercise and I got my vitality points, which at the moment is the sole reason why I'm exercising, which is just not a good attitude to have. It's essentially like a health scheme, I guess, insurance scheme that I'm part of at work, and you can get points, and then with those points you can redeem them for certain things like cinema vouchers, free Caffè Nero drinks, which is why I went today. Basically, I think you need 12 points a week and then you can get any free drink at Caffè Nero. So I tend to go to Caffè Nero about once a week just to redeem my free drink. But yeah, to get 8 points, which is the maximum you can get in a day, you have to do 30 minutes of exercise where your heart rate is at 70% of its max. So I think for me, that's like 135-ish. So reached that today just with my power walk, which is nice. So I figured I'm not going to bother with the gym, which probably isn't the best attitude because I still need to go and like tackle my fear of the weight section. But I probably would have ended up on the treadmill anyway, and I feel like I've done that by walking in real life. So gonna scrap the gym. Instead, I'm gonna head straight to Sainsbury's to get the bits that I need for breakfast tomorrow. And then I'm gonna come back, make some sausage rolls, and then cook dinner. I think we might be having spaghetti and meatballs this evening, so very excited for that. I think I'm gonna get some garlic bread as well because I feel like you can't really have pasta without garlic bread. I am back with the goods to make the sausage rolls. So I just picked up some vegan Richmond sausages and then some ready rolled puff pastry. I think I'm literally just gonna unroll the sheet, take the sausages from their skins, which is kind of gross, but get out the sausage meat and then put it in the pastry. And then I'm gonna use a mix of these things as fillings. So some are gonna be mustard, some are gonna have onion chutney, and then some are gonna have apple sauce. And then I'm just gonna use this vegan mayo as like an egg replacer to put on the top and to bind them. And then I've also got some nigella seeds there just to put on the top to be able to differentiate the different flavors, I guess. So we'll see how this goes.
I'm up and out very early this morning. I think it's like 7:30. It's still very dark outside, but I'm on my way to the tube station to go to my WeWork this morning. So every other week I tend to go to a WeWork office as part of my current job. So I'm very excited. I don't think I've actually been in the office for like a good 6 weeks because of Christmas and like time off. So I'm actually just very ready for some human interaction today, I think. Obviously it's still going to be a working day, but I'll try and show you guys some bits and pieces that I get up to. It is now Thursday. I feel like I've been really rubbish at filming things so far this week, but thought I would quickly pop on and show you guys what I'm having for lunch. This is the same as what I had, was it Tuesday, Monday? Basically just avocado on toast with some mushrooms as well. Gonna eat this really quickly and then get back to work because it is a very busy day today, and then I'll catch you guys up a little bit later with what I'm getting up to this evening. I am just getting ready for the evening. I've got about 20 minutes I think before we head out, so I figured I would fill you guys in now. I'm actually off to the theatre this evening to see Frozen the musical, which I'm very excited about. Me and my housemate wanted to go at Christmas time, but the tickets were so expensive. And then they did a sale around like January, and I think we got tickets for 25 quid. So going to see that this evening, potentially more of like a children's theatre show. But either way, I think it's going to be really good fun. So very excited about that. We're also going to Tortilla beforehand, which is our like little theatre tradition. So again, very excited. I'm so ready for a burrito like the size of my head, so I think that's what I'm going to be getting. But yeah, I didn't end up filming a whole lot yesterday. Obviously I was in the office, so it was a bit of a longer day, and it also felt like kind of a busy one, so that was good. I did get a few things done, although not as much as I wanted to, which then meant today was a lot busier of a work day. So I literally barely filmed anything. Came back yesterday evening, had dinner. I just had something from the freezer because couldn't be bothered to cook. Of course, had to watch Love Island in the evening, so did that and then pretty much went to bed. It wasn't a super exciting evening, so I didn't really have a whole lot to film. And then yeah, like I said, today's been a very busy work day, so I haven't really done anything but work. You guys saw my lunch. That was probably the most exciting part of my day so far. And now it's almost 5 o'clock, so I'm getting ready and then we're gonna head out and get the bus soon. And I'll let you guys know my thoughts on the show once we've seen it later this evening. I keep getting TikToks about it on my For You page. I think there's like the person who plays Sven. She does a lot of TikToks about how it all works. And I'm honestly just so interested in that, because the fact that there's like a person inside that suit that's having to like hold themselves up on stilts and whatever else inside the costume, I just think is mental. So I think her TikToks has actually been what's made me want to go see this, because Frozen isn't really like my kind of thing. It's definitely not a film that I mean, I watched it once when it came out and obviously know the songs from it, but otherwise, you know, I'm not really part of the Frozen generation. But I think it's going to be really good fun, and I feel like you can't really go wrong with theatre trips, even if the actual show content isn't really your thing. Just going to the theatre is fun anyway, so I'm really looking forward to that this evening. Ignore the absolute state of my hair. I am currently mid getting ready and I realised that I filmed again absolutely nothing today. Didn't fill you guys in yesterday after the show because we ended up getting back fairly late and I was just really tired. Today's been a very standard work day, so honestly there was just nothing really to film, nothing any different from the rest of the week. But I'm currently getting ready because we've got a friend coming round for dinner this evening. To be honest, I don't think I'm going to film very much after this clip either, because we've not seen this friend in a very long time, so I think it's going to be lots of catching up. So I'll try and film what I can in terms of like the dinner and things. We're making a creamy mushroom truffle pasta, which I'm very excited about. But yeah, for now I need to continue getting ready because I don't really have long and I need to start chopping some mushrooms.
I know I've basically said this every day this week so far, but today hasn't been a great vlogging day. It is Saturday, it is currently 9:15. I've just got back in and realised that once again, haven't really spoken to you guys. So I had a very lazy morning this morning. Last night was really lovely, had a friend around, so it was a later night, which meant I woke up fairly late this morning, had a very lazy morning, and then essentially I just got ready and then we went out for drinks. We went to a place, I think it was the Hyatt Hotel, that might be wrong. We stayed in that hotel a little while ago and then we walked past it today and we were like, oh, let's go for drinks here. And they've got like a nice rooftop bar, which was lovely. It's kind of like Aldgate East area if you guys are from London or visiting London. Really nice little bar. And then we went out for dinner at Unity Diner, which is a fully vegan restaurant. Again, really nice. I'd been once before. This time round we got a burger. So my friend got the chorizo burger, I got the toe fish bites, and then we got the kebab loaded fries, which were really, really good. So that was all delicious. It was really quick, like the food was ridiculously quick. It came out within like 10 minutes of ordering, and they've got like a 1 hour 15-minute policy. So we were kind of like sat down eating and then left. By the end of it we were literally like downing our drinks because we just didn't have enough time. We're very much chatters and like slow eaters, so it was a little bit rushed but really nice. Definitely recommend that as well. And then we debated going for another drink after, but we've ended up coming home. It was cold, we couldn't really see anywhere nearby that we fancied going to, so we've come back. I'm gonna get ready for bed, and then I think we potentially might put a Love Island episode on and just have a little bit of a chill evening this evening. Good morning, it is now Sunday. It is almost 10 o'clock. I'm up and ready for the day. Today we're going to be going to Oxford Street, I think, to do a little bit of shopping. There's a few things recently that I've just very much needed and I haven't been able to find online. I'm not the biggest shopper and I also find it really hard to find clothes that I actually like. Jeans in particular, I just find impossible. I found one good pair of jeans last year and then I ordered them in a different colour because I was like, okay, I found the jeans that fit me. The different colour didn't fit, which is just crazy to me because it was literally from the same shop, the same size, everything was the same other than the colour. So I'm hoping I might have a little bit more luck in person today, see if I can find some bits. Ideally, I need a pair of black jeans. I also need some sort of like evening type tops, I guess, like going out for dinner type tops, because I feel like all I have now is like skimpy little things from uni, not the kind of tops that I would want to wear for like a nice dinner or something. I also need a few makeup bits, so I've got a bit of a shopping list. I'm hoping it's a successful trip. If I do pick anything up, obviously I'll share that with you guys later this afternoon. And then I think this evening it's just going to be a very chill one. I've still got another episode of Love Island to catch up on, and I feel like it's actually a really good series so far, so looking forward to that. I think it's the recoupling episode that I missed Friday night maybe. So we'll see who ends up going home. And then I think this evening we're going to do like a Chinese takeaway type thing, but homemade, so not a takeaway. But I've got the hoisin duck wraps from Aldi to try that I showed in that haul. And then we've also got some chicken balls from Asda and a few other bits and pieces. So very much looking forward to that for dinner this evening as well. But for now, I'm going to finish getting ready and then we're going to head out. And then yeah, I'll show you guys what I pick up later. Fingers crossed I do pick up a few bits. But yeah, for now, I'm going to finish getting ready, finish my cup of tea, and then head out to Oxford Street. I'm now back home and sadly it was a very unsuccessful shopping trip. Literally did not get a single thing, which is just, it's very sad. I mean, as you can see from behind me, I'm normally an avid orderer because I just find it so hard to find things. So I think I'm just gonna have to do another online order and hope that something in that fits. I tried on lots of things today and just none of it was the right vibe, so gonna have a look online and fingers crossed I can find something there. It's now like 5ish, half 5ish maybe, almost 6. We came back, I've had a cup of tea because it was very much needed after a few hours on Oxford Street. It's just always so manic and so tiring. So had a cup of tea, chilled out for a little while, and then we're gonna make some Chinese later this evening. So I can't remember if I said this earlier, but we've got duck pancakes, we've got chicken balls, gonna make some salt and pepper chips, I think. We've got curry sauce, I think that's everything. Edamame, broccoli, So it's going to be good. It's going to be a really good dinner, and I feel like that's very much needed this evening. Until then, I think I'm going to try and edit a video and have a little bit of a productive sesh. I'm also going to change my sheets. And I think that's going to be it for this evening, to be honest. I want to get back into like chill, zen, Sunday mode. I also realised I never filled you guys in on Frozen earlier this week, so that was really good. I think it's definitely not my favourite musical I've seen. I think maybe where it's just got a lot of songs that aren't in the film, and it's not as like, well, not a lot of songs, but it had a few songs that weren't in the film, and it just wasn't as like memorable, I think, in terms of the soundtrack, but it still was really wholesome. I mean, I feel like you can never really go wrong with the theatre, so it was a wholesome evening out, but definitely wouldn't make my like top 10 theatre shows that I've seen. I have been very lucky to see quite a few since living in London, and I think at the moment 6 is still at the top. I really enjoyed that. Me and my friend, when we came out, we just felt so good. I feel like that's like the best feel-good musical out there, so if you're looking for something to watch, that's the one that I would probably recommend first. I also absolutely love The Lion King. I think that's like my top of all time, but I've not seen that in a very long time. But I have seen it a few times now, and I'm so desperate to go again. We were saying after the theatre this week that that might be potentially on the list for this year, because I just want to go and I want to get good seats in the stalls, because I'm always very happy to be up in the gods for theatre shows, because I feel like it doesn't really matter. Like, you can hear the music, you can still see everything that's going on. But with The Lion King, I think I just want to experience it like once, being in the stalls and seeing everything as it goes on. So yeah, that was kind of my thoughts on Frozen. If you guys have seen any musicals recently, definitely let me know which ones you've seen or which ones you recommend. Definitely a really big fan, so any other excuse to go to one, I'm down. And then I think that was everything I had to fill you guys in on. You'll have to let me know how this format is. I've not edited it together yet, so I have no idea how long it is, how much I actually chat, how much of like a montage footage there is. So let me know your thoughts. I think I just wanted to ease myself back in to doing a few more vloggy videos, and I've obviously found it a lot harder this week than I expected to actually pick up the camera and speak. So that's why I've just not done that as much as I thought I would. I think the first couple of days I was pretty good, and then yeah, went a little bit downhill from there in terms of actually speaking, but hopefully you guys still saw like basically what I've been up to. But yeah, like I said, I'm now gonna chill for a bit more, change my sheets, do some editing, do some life admin, and then start cooking the dinner. So I'll show you guys what that looks like in a little bit. I think I'm going to end this video here, because that is everything I'm getting up to this week. The Chinese was amazing. It's definitely hit the spot, so I very much recommend those Aldi duck pancakes and the Asda chicken balls as well. So good. But otherwise, I'm just going to spend the rest of my evening relaxing, gonna watch Love Island I think again, and then hopefully get a somewhat early night ready for the week ahead. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.